see what's going on in your energy. I was watering the grass, I was meditating outside, and you know what? I'm in the presence of phone's not very much of a help. Sorry about that. My microphone's stupid. Don't ever order a pop microphone. Sorry about that, guys. This is what I ordered. It's a piece of poop. Don't order it. Okay, let's just talk normal. Okay, all right. So hi. Hi. So I've got my a lot of really good cards that I picked out today. One of them is the Spirit Animal or Spirit Animal. Have a good laugh today, guys. First is the Spirit Animal Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. And if you haven't gotten this deck, you totally should. It's beautiful. The book is amazing. You're glad I'm back. Hi, Yin Bear. Your DM reached out to you? Yay! And 5 minutes hung out. He was so lost. Now I'm lost. Oh my gosh, Yin Bear. The point is, it's movement forward. You like Colette Baron? You like Colette Baron's decks? That's awesome. She's pretty amazing. So I'm going to be using this one, and I'm going to be using the Mystic Moon Shadow for what we're dealing with, okay, which I know you guys love. And I'm going to be using the Surrender deck because I know you guys love that. I'm also going to be using the Romance Angels, the Rebel deck, whoopsie-doo, and the Transformation Oracle, which I've recommended all of you to find and get. This is the best. The best. I recommend it. Okay, and then I'm going to do the Lover's Path Tarot. My DF just left me hanging? What? Spank on that person. Okay, I'm going to spank people. This is a beautiful deck. I'm spoiling you guys today with all these decks. I just want to spoil you because I have been so busy. I'm spoiling you because I love you. If you guys know anything about me, I am a spoiler. And there's a spider that just hung from my ceiling. Creepy. That's probably a divine feminine sign. Okay, let's put these aside for a memento. Let's get the oracle first and make some room here. What is going on with your guys' energy? I will do the divine masculine, divine feminine read, okay? Jose, hi! Rejection is God's protection. Yep. Okay, so let's be spoiled. You had some miserable tower moments. Guys, I want to tell you really quick. Seriously, remember I told you the eclipse was going to be crazy for 3 days? It was. So I had a crazy day with my returns. When I took my computer back, I left my debit card. Thank God they returned it anyways on my card, but it was drama. Driving was insane. I lost something. I forgot something. My back hurt. It was crazy. Thank God nothing serious happened. My uncle, girl, he got a speeding ticket, lost his wallet, lost his phone, found the phone at the bank, but they made him go to the DMV to get an ID to get his phone. It was crazy, my poor uncle. So it was affecting a lot of people. And now that I think of it, my uncle's a Leo. And remember I said the eclipse, Leo's really going to get their ass handed to them? He's a Leo, Vedic anyways. He's actually a Virgo and tropical. So Virgo's probably also got their ass handed to them. But that's crazy, right? That energy was insane. Thank God nothing worse happened to me, but yeah, I got super broke yesterday. I had no money. I had to return stuff. I had to pay Mike, my videographer. He's like, are you going to pay me? And I'm like, yes, once I get money. It was crazy, guys. It was crazy. Anyways, I love you guys. So I hope the eclipse didn't kick everyone's butt. I think we're kind of in the clear. Not completely, but we're a little bit more in the clear today. How about that? Let's have a good weekend. Okay, so that buck thunder moon. You know what they should call it? The, you know, Let's just put the F in place of the B, okay? That's what it should have been. It should have been that. Okay, but let's see what's going on. Woo! All right, the first oracle out of the deck, drum roll. Parrot spirit, and my uncle loves parrots, no figure. Watch your words. Watch your words. This is advice for everyone. Just be careful what you say. We can't take it back. And I think you all know that. Parrot, as you guys know, is the mimicker. Sometimes we mimic what we hear. We hear someone being rude, we're rude. We hear someone making a comment, we make a comment. We don't have to pay tribute to the haters and the trolls. We don't need to pay tribute to their madness. If there's people that are stressing you out today, and they're telling you words, or you've exchanged words with someone, you don't have to participate, okay? Let them have their words. You choose to be mindful and walk away, right? Okay, all right. Let's do the divine masculine, divine feminine. We'll do the divine masculine on the left, feminine on the right. For those of you that are new and are like, what the heck's a DMDF? Divine masculine is a spiritual masculine energy. You can be male or female with the energy. It's just you take on that persona of being more in control, more assertive, more powerful, and more of a stable, realistic approach in life. Okay, that's a very divine masculine energy. You're spiritual, but you're realistically spiritual, if that makes sense. Okay, persona is like your aura. It's your being. It's the energy you walk in with, the energy you have inside you. Just how you make people feel in your presence. Whenever you guys have a presence, it speaks. It says something. It either says you're confident, masculine, emperor energy, you're that assertive go-getter, or sometimes it says that you're the loving, nurturing, giving, healing energy, which is the feminine. Male or female makes no difference. The divine feminine energy is someone who embodies love and healing and understanding and growth and nurturing and more of a strategic way to get what they want. They're not so forceful. They're very strategic, very high priestess. Okay, they're more mental and spiritual. They're very connected to the other side. Okay, they're more about your feelings, your emotions, and the energy in the room versus what's realistically going on in 3D, okay? So divine feminine is much more on a higher dimensional form of thinking. Can we embody both? You betcha. Can you switch back and forth sometimes? Some days you're a little more masculine. Yes, you can. But what I'm talking about, there is a general energy that you're born with, which is your makeup. Okay, it's like, yeah, I can switch personality, you know, day by day based on the environment, but there's something about me that's solid. There's something about me that is a base and a substance, and it has to do with me in and inside and out. It's always with me. It's always there. It's always a structure that will never fail me, and that is the main energy that you're usually in. If you're mainly assertive and domineering, or even a little controlling and just very much into the real world, not spiritual, just more grounded, then you're gonna mostly just be masculine. That's your base energy. If you're mostly a spiritual, high thinking, more in an unrealistic approach, fantasy and feelings and imagination, and that's a big part of your life, then that's your energy. Okay, you just have to see what flows for you, and like I said, today it might be changed, it might be different, but there's usually a base energy. Okay, let's see what's going on with your masculine and what's going on with the feminine. Masculine, okay, so there's one for the masculine. I hope you guys can see that. Nope, right there. Okay, and let's get one for the feminine. Okay, that was surely an answer. Divine feminine says, what? You called my name? I shall speak. What lies between you guys? Okay. Bottom of the deck, overall energy, we have, what is this? Didn't I just talk about Empress energy? We have fertility. Fertility, Divine Empress, the number 3 in the major arcana. So this is about healing, restoration, rebirth, or just a birth period. Something's growing and changing. What happens when a woman's pregnant? Does the child stay the same? No, it's growing, it's changing, it's developing. There's something developing between you guys. And I feel this should stay this way. And what should move? I feel like something should move. I don't even know what. Let me see. That should move. That should stay the same. No, yes. This should move. Okay. That's what I feel. Call me crazy, guys, but that's what I feel right there. And let me get a little protection candle real quick. I just want to feel secure during this reading and be open to Spirit's energy. So let me bless the room and bless my cards. Haven't done that in a while. Oops. And I just finished, for all the subscribers, I just finished all the uploads for all the signs. And you guys were live last night for our private subscribe video. Guys, it was 4.5 hours long. It kicked my butt. And that was only half the signs. So we're having a part 2 this weekend. If you haven't subscribed, you should subscribe. It's $99, hours and hours and hours of video. And it's per sign, divine feminine, masculine, and singles, which I don't normally do. I just do that on the subscribers. Anyways, let's go forward. Whew. I'm going to bless this room with, I hope you guys have seen this or heard of this. It's Palo Santos, or Palo Santos, excuse me. What's wrong with me? Palo Santos. I love it. It smells so much better than sage. Okay, it's beautiful. And I'll read what it says here to you. Thank you for purchasing this. It's a product of South America, and it comes directly from dry tropical forests, and it's collected from fallen limbs only. No live trees are here during this process. It ensures the ecosystem of the area. Okay, so this is from South America. Let's see how good it smells. Well, you guys can't see, but can you imagine? Maybe you can imagine. It smells sweet. It's a sweet wood. It smells beautiful. Okay. I like to have a little flame going on. Woo. Okay, Spirit, please bless this room. Bless everyone watching. Give me peace. Give me tranquility. Give me clarity. Cleanse my energy of any toxic, negative energy that has been surrounding me or influenced me in any way. Cleanse my aura. Cleanse this room and cleanse my mind. And please cleanse the cards. Give them beautiful energy to speak loudly. Give me beautiful messages from the universe for all those watching. Bless us with information to help guide us in the right direction. Let us know what we have to release. Let us know the hard truth, the real truth, just the basic truth, and let us know what is in our hearts. Let us know what's in our hearts and what's in the hearts of those that we love. Okay. Whew. Guys, it feels lovely. It feels lovely. Okay. So, divine masculine, what's in between you? What's going on with divine femme? What is an outcome? What's an outcome for these two? All right. Actually, I feel like this has to go this way. All right, so I'm going to put those there. Okay, and what needs to be released between the two of you guys? Let's get spoiled. What needs to be released? What does the divine masculine have to release? What does the divine masculine have to release? Okay, that's right there. Got two of them. What does the divine feminine need to release? What does the divine feminine have to let go of so he or she can move forward in a good direction? Whoops. Okay, you get 2, 2. Hey, 2, 2. That's so cute. That rhymes. By the way, I've been seeing a lot of 2s. A lot of 2s. Bottom of the deck, surrender to trust. All right? Trust yourself and your directions, your instincts. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what you do or what they think you do. Take action and be confident that you've chosen the right path for you. It doesn't matter what anyone else says. Thank you so much for your super chat. Who was this beautiful person? Wow, Natalie, you're spoiling me. I'm going to spank you, Natalie. You're the best. Thank you so much, Natalie. Okay, so surrender to trust is overall. What is the shadow side of the masculine? What is the masculine dealing with and currently needing to get rid of? That one wants to come out. Divine masculine shadow area. Shadow area. Okay, so we've got 2 for the masculine. What's the divine feminine shadow areas? What does the divine feminine need to release? Well, you got more than 2, so we're going to leave it there. You got 4. All right. Bottom of the deck, one-sided. You know, I think that's between all of us. We are a little bit one-sided, okay? Sometimes we believe our way is the right way, and we just think this is the only way. We're all guilty of that. Sometimes we have a one-sided frame of mind, and Spirit's like, quit that. There's 2 sides. I talked about that the other day, guys. What is the love shared between you guys? Let's get the romance angels. What is the love shared? This one fell out, by the way, the 1. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. All right, what is the love shared between you guys? Can you give me a message of love between the masculine and feminine energy? Please give me a message of love. Okay. So, I'm going to put those down. I'm not going to look at them. I'll just put them down. And bottom of the deck, we have, between the both of you guys, healing family issues. All right? And it says, your love life will benefit as you forgive your parents. Some of you guys watching may need to forgive your parents. They're not perfect. They're imperfect just like you. And you may have had a difficult childhood. A lot of you had a painful childhood. Okay, whether you lost your parents early on or whether they were just difficult parents to live with. As long as you forgive them, it's not going to fix what happened. It's not going to make it all better, but it's going to make you free. You're not going to be tied to the past, and you're not going to be carrying around a huge burden every day of your life. Okay? Now let's go ahead and start revealing. And I'll get 1 oracle for the middle. Give me 1 outcome for the both. Give me 1 outcome for the both. Okay, I got 2. All right. Anyways, the divine masculine coming into this with you is thinking Ace of Coins. They want a new beginning. They want to start fresh. I feel like the divine masculine's definitely an earth sign, okay? Virgo is strong, but so is Capricorn, and why not Taurus? So I feel like the divine masculine is really craving prosperity and abundance. And to be quite honest, masculine, money's on your mind. Stability's on your mind. I saw a vision of a bunch of coins like a rainbow. And right now, what you could really use to help you feel comfortable about you is a financial breakthrough. I think that if you had a financial windfall, it might change the way you see things. It might change life for you. And you're just kind of hoping that that money you're waiting on is going to come through. Okay? So I think you've been waiting on something and you're just waiting for it in the mail, or you're waiting for this energy shift. And I hate that I'm looking matrixy. Hang on, guys. I got to fix this. I just can't. Okay. Because I don't want it to get stuck on us. Oh boy, hang on, guys. Okay. That's gonna have to do. Okay. That's gonna have to do. I think sometimes when the camera seeks light, it pulls in and out and can get stuck sometimes. Maybe that's my problem. Let me close my window and turn on the light. Because you guys know I hate reading something and then it gets paused and stuck and you guys see my hand glitch. I hate that. Okay. Is that better? I hope that's better. Can you guys still see pretty good? I hope so. Okay. Still a little matrixy, but darn it. Well, screw it then. Okay, so anyways, I think money is going to come in for you. I feel like you're going to have a new career choice that could be coming up, because the Ace of Coins is a gift from the universe. It's a new blessing from above. It's something you've been praying for, something you've been spiritually manifesting, something you've been calling into existence. And I feel like this is going to change your world. If you've been waiting for a little financial breakthrough to help you make better decisions and live a more peaceful life, it's on the way. I do feel like stability also, because Pentacles don't always have to do with money. It has to do with time. And right now you're being given time. You're being given a second chance at having more time for family or more time for yourself. You're fixing your body and your health. You're changing the way you eat. You're changing the way you are with other people. You're changing your physical persona, which is your aura, your energy. You're changing it. You're feeling uplifted and refreshed. So that's a very big blessing. Very big blessing. What's going on with the feminine? Six of Arrows, Six of Swords. But it did come in reverse. I think the Divine Feminine's had some issues maybe moving on. I think the Divine Feminine may be just a tad bit stuck on something that she can't get her mind off of. Like, what I'm trying to say is there's something that you can't quite put your finger on it. You can almost put your finger on it, just not quite. 222 people when I said that. That's awesome. Let's fix this again. Woo! Okay, never mind. Miss Stephanie, you're not fixing it. You're making it worse. I know. I know. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. I'm just trying to make sure we don't glitch here. Okay. That's actually better. Believe it or not, it's actually better. Okay. So there's something you can't quite put your finger on, and you're not ready to mentally just move on yet. You need to figure something out before you can move forward. Okay? And let's see what's going on between you guys. Princess of Coins. So between you, there's an offer. You're going to have a gift. You're going to have communication. The princess is the page. So someone is going to make an effort to communicate with you physically in this dimension. This is a physical offer. It could be an apology. It could be a gift. Money is also coming both of your way. I feel like you're both being given money, but the masculine especially, because the princess is facing the masculine. The masculine might actually return a favor. Maybe return money, maybe give you a night out, maybe give you a phone call or a text, maybe just actually show up and skip the texting. I do feel a masculine wants to offer you something because they feel that you deserve it. And the universe sees that too. I'll get some clarification on why do you feel like the Six of Coins, Six of Arrows needs to be in reverse. What can't you put your finger on? What can't the Divine Feminine put their finger on? Oh, the number 4, Emperor energy, power. So maybe you just can't get your hands on your Divine Masculine, all right? They're a little out of reach. They're kind of controlling the situation. You might be trying to take control of the situation too. You're both not power hungry, even though it does say power. I feel like you're a beautiful couple. I like that the Emperor has his Empress by his side. I like that you guys are going to partner up. Thank you so much for your super chat, Claudia. Thank you. So I feel like you guys are coming into union, which is pretty much a union. I thought this was the lovers. Isn't that beautiful? So I think that you're going to want to get into union with your masculine, and it's a little out of your grasp. It's almost there. Thank you for the 2222. Thank you so much for that super chat. I just saw that. Sorry. So I do feel like you guys are coming into union, and you are going to move forward in a matter of time. You just can't put your finger on it quite yet. It's coming, though. It is coming. Just give it a moment. It is going to be there with you. I feel like this week is going to be a trial. I'm sorry. It's going to be a trial. For those of you that are dealing with a father, okay, because father comes up, and we did have forgiving your parents. If some of you guys are having some issues with a father, I feel like your father may be a little a little controlling, and you can't really move on because you're not okay with that. You don't like that your father has to have control. And if it's not your father, maybe it's your spouse or your divine masculine, but somebody has control, and you're like, I'm not going to move forward if you keep hanging on to the reins, being super controlling about everything. You need to let up a little bit. You need to just relax. You need to put the tension down. There's a lot of tension going on around here. And I think there's going to be an offer of an apology, or, you know, some kind of a making up. And if there isn't going to be one coming, maybe you should give the offer of peace. Okay, give that sacred pipe, pass it around. Pass around the sacred pipe. Give a moment of peace and clarity. Offer your energy as a healing source, not you being affected by negativity. You be the energy source. What's going on with the divine masculine? What kind of gift is the divine masculine getting with the Ace of Coins? What's coming in? I do feel it's a job for many people, or a career choice, but what's coming in? Communication and a new beginning. 8 of Staves. Divine masculine, you're going to be talking. You're going to be reaching out. There is communication, travel even. This is a travel card. Sagittarius, someone could be going on a trip within weeks. Within 6 days, you could be going on a trip. Someone may want to leave the trip early because someone feels controlling. And on a spiritual sense, if you guys are on a journey together, you're on a trip together, there's a stopping process right now for healing. If you're moving forward with your person, or a father, or a trip, or however this resonates for you, you're being stopped in progress to move away from something because there's something that requires your healing. I'm not going to mince words. Something needs your healing before you can move forward. That's for both of you. What needs healing with this Princess of Coins? A baby step needs to be taken, an action, an act of sacrifice, an act of acknowledgement. An act needs to be made for you guys to be able to keep going forward. There's a stopping point right now. You guys can't put your finger on it. There's something that needs to be dealt with before we move forward. Please tell me what this is. What needs to be dealt with? What needs to move forward? Okay, well that came out pretty certain. Pretty certain. And it is doubt. Someone here doubts things will change. This is the Doubting Thomas card, guys. I doubt anything will change. I doubt that we're going to come into union. I doubt that this can be fixed. I just doubt, okay? That action needs to be changed. There should be no doubts. There should be certainty. Bottom of the deck here says dependent. Someone is very codependent on an energy of doubt. How does that work for you? Well, whoever I'm talking to, or whoever's resonating in this, you or your lover, okay, someone is so used to being a Debbie Downer and a negative Nelly and in a pessimist state of mind since they were young, okay, since they were very young. They just were very realistic. It is a very masculine energy, and the doubt is overpowering. It overwhelms your mind and your body. It overwhelms your heart. It creates a cloud of illusion on all your manifestations and dreams. Why does this energy of doubt keep happening for you? Why do you or your lover keep feeling scared, fearful, and doubtful about change? Maybe someone is afraid of change. Maybe it makes you nervous. Maybe it's very uncomfortable. But why is there so much doubt? What is this? What is this doubt about? Okay. Well, that's a coupon, so we're not going to take that one. It says, don't forget. Okay, let's see what's going on. What's going on with the doubt? Your boundaries are trash. Block those bad vibes. You need healthy boundaries. The reason someone has so many doubts is because they constantly get beat down by other people's opinions and other people's energy. They're called energy vampires, or they're called energy bulldozers, in my opinion. They come in and they bulldoze all your prosperity. They bulldoze your ideas. They bulldoze all your feelings of peace and serenity because they want to come in and trash your boundaries. Where is your healthy boundary? People, like, you know, whoever this is, you're feeling doubtful because you know the minute you believe in something, it gets shot down. The moment you say something, it gets dealt with and snuffed out. Okay, let me put this down a little bit. I'm still trying to change the matrix. Okay, so yeah, it's like, why should I bring up positivity? Why should I have faith that something good's gonna happen when I know that this person's gonna knock down the idea, or this person's gonna put me down, or this person's gonna run out on me? You know why? Because there was no healthy boundaries. Let's just get one more. Oh, and it's laying down. We'll get whatever's laying down here. One of you is doing, excuse my French, guys, this is the rebel deck. Okay, so if it's cuss words, please, warning. One of you is doing too many fucking chores. That person better get laid now. Sorry, but the point is, someone's doing way too much. Okay, what was that song by Ariana Grande? I'm leaving messages and voicemails, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, it was some old song. Maybe I'm doing too much. You know, I cannot sing. I am not Ariana. But someone was like, I'm leaving messages and voicemails, texting and blah, blah, blah. Maybe I'm just doing too much. You know, you guys should hear that song. Just don't listen to me. Just Google it. It's so much better. Google Ariana Grande doing too much. And someone here is doing all the work, and there's no boundary of health. There's no, hey, you got to chip in. You should do what I'm doing. You should help me out here. No, 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 no. It's I'll do it all. Strong Virgo energy here with that, I just want to say. The last one is, it's not that serious. Laugh, fuckers. Don't let the bullshit make you bitter. What does that tell you? It's really not that big of a deal. I mean, so what? Somebody doesn't like your idea. Laugh at it. Okay, well, that's your opinion. It really doesn't affect me. It shouldn't change your perspective, should it? It's not that serious. Just because people don't agree with you and they want to change what you're doing, guess what you get to do? You get to stand up, create a healthy boundary, and say, yep, thanks for the advice, but that's not me. I'm going to go with what I want. Okay. Be surprised at how many people will back up off you when you declare a boundary. And I don't mean be rude. I don't mean you to say to them, F you, do what I say, leave me alone, I'm done with you, I'm walking out, I'm finished. That's not the kind of boundaries I'm talking about. Healthy boundaries are made with love. Healthy boundaries is when you're having problems with a parent or a lover. You grab them and you give them a big hug and a kiss and you say, I love you so much, but I don't like your attitude right now, so I'm gonna walk away. I'll see you later when you feel better. I hope you do feel better. Bye-bye. You know, you don't have to sacrifice yourself to be in their energy just to make them feel better or support them, okay? That's giving too many fucks. You need boundaries and you need to walk away when you need to walk away, but walk away with love, okay? And quit doubting. So there needs to be efforts made, baby steps. If you don't know how to fix the entire problem, start with something small, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and see what else is going on. Let's see, who should I do? Who should I do? Let's start with the Divine Masculine. Oracle. So, Eight of Swords, you're feeling stuck. Maybe you got caught in a web. Look at the spider web. Maybe you got caught in a web of lies. Maybe you got caught up in an energy of you've entrapped yourself in some way. You found yourself stuck based on too many promises, too many obligations, too many responsibilities. Divine Masculine, I feel like you are very responsible for children or family. I think you put a lot on your plate. I think you have way too much to carry. This really reminds me of a 10 of Wands also, and you're carrying a very big burden of responsibility. Can I just say, Earth is overpowering this reading today. So if you are a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn, tropical or Vedic, I don't care. You're taking on a very big, painful backpack, and you're carrying it around. And it needs to get released, okay? And if this is not you, it's your person. It's your person. Remember, even if you're an earth sign, guess what you get to do, earth signs? You get to be empathic. You get to be nurturing and healing. So your job half the time is picking up other people's baggage, okay, like a bellboy, all right? You are seriously out watching people struggle, and you want to go help them, so you pick up their baggage. And you're like, hey, are you okay? Let me carry that for you. Responsibility. Hey, are you all right? Let me get that for you. Because you're strong. You're grounded. You're emperor. You're a provider and a protector. And you're a nurturer. Okay? And that's why these boundaries are an issue. So that's just for the earth signs, just in general. Male or female, masculine, feminine, makes no difference. I'm feeling stop picking up the baggage and burdens of everyone, because a lot of the problems that you're experiencing are not your own. You may be worrying about somebody's grades, that's not your own. You may be worrying about someone's health, that's not your own. You may be worrying about someone else's financial stability, and it's not your own problem. You're taking it on for the love of someone. And you're taking it on because it's in your nature. Okay, it's just in your nature. You want to help and you want to heal. And you want to protect and you want to provide. You are earth signs, peaceful providers. Okay? So yeah, you're a little bit too weighed down right now. How can you move when you've got everyone else's baggage? You can't. And it's not even all your own problems. You just can't move. And so you have to let people know with your boundaries, guess what? I'm not going to carry this anymore. Here's your baggage. Here's yours, thank you. Here's your baggage over here, thank you. And here's your baggage over here, thank you. Now I can get up and walk. Now I can breathe and stretch my wings and be myself. I have delivered the baggage back to the people that need to carry it. If you're carrying guilt, shame, or emotional baggage, think of it in that way too. Sometimes you will carry baggage for your parents. Maybe they had an alcoholic problem. Maybe they had a drug problem. Maybe they were lazy. Maybe they were abusive. Maybe they just were checked out. Okay? And you were the older sibling that provided for your younger siblings. You took care of them like a mother or father. You looked out. You took on that burden. And ever since then, you've been the protector of the family. And you've been worrying yourself sick about your siblings and your children or other people. And you're just overpowered and overburdened. Maybe you grew up in a foster home. And you had to protect yourself. You had to be the parent. And ever since then, you parent other people, like you parented other foster kids. You look out. Maybe you took abuse for your other, foster siblings. Maybe you were trying to get the attention to protect others. Whatever it is, you provided a shield and a cushion for others not to get hurt when they fall. And yeah, that's what I'm feeling. So we're a little bit stuck and overburdened, okay? We get that. What's going on with the feminine? Rest. Feminine, you have a lot of dreams. This is the number 5. There's a lot of shifts going on in your life. Divine Feminine is full of dreams. I feel every night for the past even 5 nights, you've been having vivid dreams, and it feels real. And you wake up like you just got out of another dimension, like you were just someplace. You were just someplace, a different state, a different planet. Who knows? You were somewhere else. And you were like, where was I? Oh my God, that was way too real. You're connecting with people that have passed on. And the reason you're connecting with them is when you have an eclipse, the veil between this world and the next is very, very thin. Sun and the moon are right together. They're so close that there's an open doorway. And there's a lot of spiritual interaction. A lot of you may feel benevolent spirits. They're just around. They're not doing anything to harm you. You just sense them. You just feel them. You know something's there. Someone's there. But you have a strange peace. You know that they're not there to cause harm. Okay? So you just like, oh, yeah, there's another energy in the room. No big deal. They're not causing harm. I'm not worried about it. Some of you Divine Feminines are extremely intuitive. And I feel that you can see creatures, spiritual creatures, or even spirits. You can see them, and they're spirit guides, even spirit animals. But there is creatures, and they're not just, human. They're creatures. And I feel like you sense them. You sense them, whether they're fairies, whether they're angels, whether they're spirit animals, whether they're, dark entities also. You look at them and they know you can see them. So they're curious about you. I don't think they're going to harm you. I don't think they even can harm you. They're just curious. How does this person see me? You know, have you guys seen the movie Ghost with Patrick Swayze? Whoopi Goldberg can see the spirits and hear them. So he was like, wait a minute, you can see me? And she's like, yeah, you know, I can. And she could hear him. Well, I don't think she could see him. I take it back, but she could hear him. And if you guys open up your intuitive antennas, you're going to feel the same thing. I don't want you to be scared. Someone said they're a little bit scared. Don't be scared. Sometimes people feel a presence and they get scared just because there's something else in the room that you can't see, touch, or hear, but you sense it. It creates a fear of the unknown. I would recommend, if you guys are in that position where you just sense something, but you can't put your finger on it, because like I said earlier, you can't, I suggest you speak out loud to the spirit and say, I know you're here. And there's a spider crawling on my wall as I said that. Totally creeps me out. I want to squish it, but I can't. It's too high. Okay. Anyways, speak to the spirit and say, I know you're here. I can feel you. And I can sense you. And I don't feel you're here to harm me. But is there a message for me? Is there something that I should know or that you would like me to know? I think that spirits are shocked that you can sense them a lot of the time. And once you open up that line of communication, they're like, oh, wow, okay, there's some communication going on. Let me try something else. Let me try to get their attention. Maybe they'll move an object. Maybe they'll turn a light on and off. Maybe the TV will turn on with a message. Maybe music will come on. Maybe you'll get an unknown phone call. Maybe you'll hear a car go by or see a vision, a vision of something quickly. Maybe you'll see a butterfly or a spider, and you'll have to create a message. What does this mean? You're going to open up a line of communication, so you need your rest. Divine Feminine, because you're doing a lot of astral travel and dreams, and because you're on overdrive spiritually, and you're like an open doorway for spiritual entities and beings and energy, period. Spirit is telling you to take lots of baths, spiritual baths, salt baths, even sound baths. Rest a lot. Take a nap in the day if you can. Okay, get that rest needed. Some of you guys are expecting a child, but you're not resting enough. Maybe you're on your feet all day and your feet are really swollen. Could be what I'm hearing. You need to put your feet up. Even if you're not sleeping, you need to rest your body. Your body is a vehicle for your spirit. Take good care of this thing. We only get one. Treasure this body. It's going to pull you through this lifetime, and you need to respect it. You need to respect it. You need to rest. You need to eat healthier, and you need to give it the attention it deserves. And that's a really big message. A lot of us do not think, hey, wait a minute, I'm caring for everyone and myself, but what about my body? Are you shaved? Are you clean? Are you rested? Are you working out? Are you giving your body meditation, sunshine, vitamins? Is your body nurtured? Because we can be a strong, watery, earthy, mothering sign and nurture the world and the earth and our children and our friends and family and even perfect strangers. We can meditate for 5 hours and purge our energy and deal with our chakras. We can be diving into different realms of dimensions. But when it comes to our physical body, we tend to forget, or we just take it for granted and say, oh, I'm fine. My body's fine. Give your body a boost. Make it better than fine. Give your body some good energy. Give it some love. Your body's crying out. Your body is crying out. And a lot of you guys may be recovering from a surgery. The Six of Swords are here. So I feel like it's in reverse. You guys are not out of the woods yet. You might have some open wounds that need to recover and heal. And there's an energy of rest. Did you guys know that when you sleep, your cells regenerate? Your cells actually start recreating more cells. Your immune system improves when you sleep. And that's because everything, all the senses around you are toned down. You're not distracted. Your body just listens to, your mind listens to your body and instructs the body what to do with no distractions. So that's why rest is so important. I also feel if you are recovering from a surgery, do a DNA repair video. They have those on YouTube, DNA repair, and you can listen to that while you sleep, okay? Let's move on. We're done with that energy. What needs to be surrendered by the masculine? Whew. Masculine, first and foremost, surrender to denial. Surrender to the denial of everything that's trying to come your way and you've been refusing to see. Accept that people and situations exactly as they are, without denying the difficulties. Now, what I get from that is you have to face something head on. And it's probably a little bit harder than you think. Or maybe you think it's exactly that. It's very hard. And it's impossible. Stop denying yourself. Nothing is impossible. Yes, you're going head on into a situation to recover a relationship with someone that requires work. What kind of work? Healing? Spiritual work? Past life work? Yeah, let's not be in denial of the work that's needed. But let's not also be in denial that this is real love. This is a spiritual divine connection, and it's meant for you. Let's not be in denial here. Once you accept the situation exactly how it is, without changing it, just seeing it for what it is, that's the minute that the universe realizes you're not fighting, and transformation can actually start to occur. Then it says, once you see things clearly, you'll actually make the best decisions. And I think a lot of us dance around fantasy. We dance around what ifs, coulda, shoulda, wouldas. And it's saying stop. Don't sell yourself a lie. Look at what it is. Make a better decision. Stop feeding fantasy into the situation. So masculine, you are very, very grounded and earthy. That's for sure. The next one you have to surrender to is divine timing. Not everything happens when you would like it to. We've got Big Ben here in London. Maybe someone has a connection to London. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough, according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. There's a reason it's not here right now. Oh, you love me? Thank you, Trish. You're a doll. Thank you. Bless you, my love. So let's just let go of it. Again, we had the Ace of Pentacles, and I told you time could be an issue. I think the masculine is worried about time. I do feel strong Virgo. I'm not going to lie. Out of every sign in the zodiac, like, me as a reader, Virgo's smacking me all up and down my face, which could definitely even be a Leo or Libra energy because they surround Virgo. So I feel very comfortable to say Libra and Virgo and Leo, you guys are a little team here. And I feel this, that's what's a lot of what's going on with you. For the feminine, I do feel a lot of Aries and Gemini and Taurus. And I even feel Pisces and Cancer. Scorpio, for the reason that you're very connected deeply with the other world, the other spirit realm. And there is a select few of you that are an Aquarius. And I think that would be your Vedic. And I feel like you have abstract thinking and you have a lot of ideas. And I feel if you have Aqua in your chart in this reading, your ideas are getting slapped around by everyone else's opinions. And you can't make it physical. And so you need to distance yourself. Your energy is not always accepted. If there's one thing about Aquarius, you can see further into the future out of any other zodiac sign. There's no one that can see further than Aquarius. Even Pisces can see into a spiritual dimension, but Aquarius can see into the spiritual and physical. Aquarius has a very abundant vision, and boy, they can see so far. And I mean, they are chess players. Have you ever played chess with an exquisite chess player? They make 10 moves ahead. I can barely make 2, maybe 3, but an Aquarius can make tons, like an what do you say, a savant, Like, they can see so many different possibilities. You guys saw the movie, I forgot what it was. It was an Avengers movie or something, with the hand and all the stones. And Doctor Strange was seeing like 1 million different outcomes and of the situation of what was going to happen. And Iron Man was like, well, in which one of those outcomes did we win? How many? And he said, 1. You know, he's the Aquarius. Like, he calculated all that shiznit. Calculated it. I am hearing Scorpio could be very much like this as well. Okay. Venus, Jupiter, Sun, Moon, Rising, doesn't matter. It's just the energy or the house. But yeah, someone's seeing really, really far. Like, and you're debating with someone who only planned 2 moves ahead. You're debating with someone that's like, nope, that's not going to happen because this is going to happen. And I'm a know-it-all, and I'm right and you're wrong, and I'm big and you're small, and I have experience and knowledge and years. I have age on you. So this is what it is. And Aquarius is like, no. Okay, whether you have age or experience, your mind does not calculate the way mine does. And I see your perception. I see that in the next 2 moves, there could be a barrier. There could be a roadblock. I see that there could be issues in what you're talking about. I understand what you're talking about. And what am I trying to say about love? If your partner is saying, listen, Divine Feminine, we can't come together right now because my money's not right and the situation isn't copacetic, I still have someone I have to deal with. So I really just don't see how we can move forward. And Aquarius is like, okay, all right, that's cute. And I see what you're saying, and that's true. But let me enlighten you. In the next 15 years, this is going to be you. I see you. I see your energy. It's not going to work out. You're going to be miserable. You're going to have problems and even health problems because you're suppressing your emotions. On top of that, you're going to get older and you're going to want to be more spiritual, and who's going to be there for you? Even the children you're doting on are not going to support you in your spiritual endeavor. I also see your astrological chart. I know what your purpose is. I know what your Rahu is, your north node of the moon. I know what your midhaven is. I want to help you achieve your goals as a soul, because after you've achieved in your golden years your purpose, you're going to want to leave a legacy. And you're going to want to write books, and you're going to want to be this person. You see them in an alternate reality of who they could be and who they will be if they follow their path. You see that, Aqua. And on top of that, then you see further, and you see into the next realm of when you pass away and your spirit, and the work you're going to be doing as a soul, and the conversations you're going to have with God, and the experience you're going to be talking about at that time. And then you're going to move on into another realm, and then another reincarnation, and what you're going to do and how you're going to meet and what lessons you're going to learn, and you see through that lifetime and maybe even the next. You see what I'm saying? Aquarius sees much further down the road than educated, grounded, experienced soul. Aquarius is deep into the facets of interdimensional paradigm shifts and alternate realities and alternate time zones and alternate everything. And so, Aqua, when you have these ideas, people are not going to jump on board with you because they cannot see that far ahead. They can't see that far ahead. And not everyone's going to agree with you. And you seem a little altruistic. You seem a little save the world. You seem a little unrealistic in their point of view. You seem a little bit dazed in the head. They see you as a little bit awkward, different. That's okay. Not everyone's a savant. Not everyone is going to be a Nikola Tesla. Not everyone has the abilities of a psychic. Not everyone has that, Aqua. You do, and just leave your gifts to yourself. You don't have to brag about it, but there's one thing, Aqua, even though you can see all these things, how can you come off a little harsh? Because you know for sure what you see is the truth, and yet people doubt you. So instead of taking it with a grain of salt and mercy and love, sometimes, Aqua, you can get that double-edged sword and be a little prickly and poke them for doubting you, and poke them for hurting your dreams, and poke them for not having a broader mind. What your lesson is, Aqua, is to learn to be more grounded like them. not to tone down your thoughts and ideas and dreams, but to put yourself a little bit more in the present moment, to be here, now. I know it's wonderful to go into this dimension and the next dimension. Pisces and Scorpio with you have so much in common. Pisces and Scorpio may actually relate very well to what I'm saying. You're both very intuitive and psychic, both of you Pisces and Scorpio. Also Cancer. All the water signs have it, but Aqua out of the air signs. You're gifted. You're gifted. That's why you have the Aquarius. You're holding the water. You're holding the knowledge of the past and the future. You're holding so much information in one vessel, it's hard to get it out and pour it onto the world. You're constantly pouring knowledge. But let me tell you, Pisces is right next to you. They're right on board with you. You'll get along with the Pisces when you dream. Scorpio also will love to talk about in-depth spiritual things. But your lesson here is to be grounded and in the present. And I think that's just the point I'm trying to make. And that's with my thumbnail. I had a butterfly in the flowers, and it was beautiful. And butterflies have such a short lifespan. They just don't live very long, guys, and it's sad, but they have so much to do in so little time. And it's about being in the moment. They're not worried that I'm going to die in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 6 weeks. I'm going to die at that time. Or I only have this much to do in this amount of time, and I better get busy. Butterflies flutter around, enjoying the moment, seeking the nectar that the sweet flowers have to offer, enjoying the sunshine while it's out, enjoying the moonbeams when they're there, resting in the peace of now. Just resting in the peace of now. Be a butterfly. Be here, be now, be present. It's beautiful to see into the future. It's beautiful to go back to the past and deal with what needs to be dealt with. But it's more beautiful to be here with me right now. And love who you are, love this moment, and just be. Just be! Okay, let's move on. What does the feminine need to surrender? Surrender obsessive thinking is the first one. Don't shoot the messenger. Okay? If you're obsessing about a person or a situation, okay, with parents, family, lovers, if you're feeling like you can't get your mind off of it, you just can't move on. Six of Swords is moving on from negative thoughts and going into a happier place, a balance. If you can't move on from that, turn the dilemma over to spirit. It's not your problem. Don't take the baggage on. Drop it off. Doing so will help you see more clearly and receive clarity, like the Star card, or even solve the problem. Okay? Which is, again, being in the moment. Am I right? Just be here, be now, be present. Let's not worry about all the coulda, shoulda, wouldas, what needs to be done, how much time you have, all that. Those are obsessive thoughts, and it's hurting you. It's not helping you. And it certainly isn't solving your problem. It's making you feel worse. The next one is to surrender to the wonder of awe. And I heard two things with that. I literally heard the which is peace and relaxing. Maybe there's a mantra that's a you know, it's a relax, it's a peace, it's a release. Surrender to that. The other one is surrender to the awe and amazement of how beautiful that spirit works through everyone. That there is sudden peace, sudden miracles, sudden healing, sudden changes, sudden paradigm shifts. It happens more quickly than you could imagine. Surrender to the fact that crazy things happen, miracles happen. You never thought you could get over something, but you did. You never thought you'd get that job, but you did. You never thought you'd be in communication with this person, but here they come. You never thought you could change your paradigm shift based on your history, but you are. You never thought you could let such a stressful situation go, but you did. Surrender to the awe that these things happen. They happen every day, and they can happen to you. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder of life. This attitude of gratitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. And just as I heard that, I heard the birds chirping outside. I have been so on my toes, guys, about my video equipment and my personals and my videos. And it just feels so good just to sit down and go, I'm so happy summer's here. I literally probably only have 8 weeks left of summer, of warm weather before fall kicks in. Maybe even 6. It gets kind of cooler here in Colorado. I don't want to burn it and waste it, sticking myself in front of a computer inside all summer. I want to be in the water. I want to be in the sun. I want to feel the grass between my toes. I want to hear the trickling of the creek in the mountains. I want to go see a splendid view. I want to go with my kids and just run in the water in the city, you know, in those parks that have the water shooting up out of the ground. I want to go be crazy with them. I want to make memories. I want to have experiences. Sometimes we have to stop planning and just say right now is a good time to get up and go. Right now, not tomorrow, not at 5 p.m. on Thursday. Now, if you feel like doing something, get up and do it. Stop planning. Surrender to the wonder that you're alive. You're sucking in air and it's a gift. Your eyes are receiving images and color and beauty and splendor and it's a gift. It's a miracle that you're even here, experiencing life. There's so many spiritual energies that want to be where you are, that want to experience physical love, physical bliss, and the earth. Think of all the fallen angels and the spirits and the realms of other dimensions that want to be here on this earth. They want to be where you are. Sometimes we hate our life, but then we realize our life is somebody else's answered prayers. Our life is something someone would give the world for. Let's be happy in the moment and surrender to the awe that we are truly blessed. So blessed. We're so lucky. We're so lucky, aren't we? We are. We are so lucky. Okay. So that's for the Divine Femme. Let's see the shadow side. Ooh, could be karmic energy, could be shadow side. Let's see what it says for the masculine. So we kind of had this last night, didn't we? We had unstable, or the other night, unstable and lust. I really feel that there's a masculine energy, male or female, that has a hunger for beauty. Beauty in someone else. They're attracted to beautiful bodies. They're attracted to beautiful people. Videos, okay, you know what I mean? Adult videos, movies, movie stars, the limelight, Leo energy here. They have a lust and a hunger for satisfaction, a little bit of selfishness. It's very unstable. It's a very unstable lust for life. And it's bringing stress and anxiety. If someone doesn't put a cap on it, if someone doesn't close the water that's constantly flowing, there's no control. It's okay to have a lust for life. Rahu, the north node of the moon, is lust. He is obsession. He is drive. And Rahu's a beautiful, necessary energy. But when left to the devices of being uncontrolled in an uncontrolled environment, he can run amok and create stress and strife and problems. There needs to be balance. There's also someone in a masculine energy, and it could be a female or a male, makes no difference, that I'm sorry to say has, what's the saying? Word vomit. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but someone speaks a lot and they say things they don't mean. And the lust is argumentativeness. They just can't stop themselves from words coming out, negative words. Thank you so much, Mel Forge. Thank you from Australia. Thank you. So someone that you know or love, or this is you, masculine, doesn't know how to stop talking before they put their foot in their mouth. Okay? That happens to me a lot, and then I have to say sorry. I do it a lot. But it's, how do I say this? Okay, it's a temptation. This lust card might as well be a temptation. And you're tempted to go off at the mouth because you're very gifted and good at it. Earth is very prominent here, but so is the air cards. I mean, the air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. This is all of you. This is 6 of you guys. I'm not saying water can't have this. I'm a lot of water. I have that. And fire, certainly. But fire's more of a volcano. Fire is like an explosion. They hold it in and then they go, they unload. And then they're cuddly little lions. They're cuddly little kitties when they're done. They just unload and they're good, you know? And water signs, it's pretty much the same. It's a water faucet. They just spew out their words of emotions. Oh, and then they feel like they need to rejuvenate again and heal and recover and come cuddle me. Come cuddle me. I'm sorry I said those words. Forgive me. I'm sorry. Gosh darn my mouth. You know what I mean? But earth and air, you're very calculated. I want you to understand that. Earth, you think about this shit before you say it. And you know you do. In fact, you plot. You don't plan. You plot. And air sign, you're exactly the same. You don't just blurt out nothings. You have a very cool, calm, calculated, collected mind of all the information you've gathered over the years for the person you're dealing with. And boy, when someone irritates you, I'm going to go to file number A. I know exactly your triggers, and boom, I'm going to give it to you. Here's the sword. Here's the sword. Double-edged, and you jab it into that person. No thoughts needed. You're so quick at calculating what to say and how to hurt that person. Sorry about the phone call. A lot of lawyers are stemming from Virgo and Libra. Aquarius and Gemini are book writers and movie script writers, people that can create music and express. The air signs are very expressive, but don't think that a Taurus and a Virgo and a Capricorn cannot express. They are probably even more calculated than the air signs. No offense, but the earth signs, as far as calculations go, they take their time. They don't just deliver suffering quickly. At least the air sign will give you a quick suffering, a quick death. You know, they'll curse you out in a Peloponnesian second. Put that sword in you with a matter of seconds. A earth sign will deliver death. Let me tell you a little bit. If you haven't experienced an earth sign giving you some form of punishment, they can kill you with silence, or they can kill you with a grudge because they will hold on to that conversation for a year if need be. I mean, God, if you live with them, I mean, a good week, seriously. You think you're done with the conversation? Fuck to the no, you ain't done. I'm sorry, but you know, water and fire and air is like, cool, okay, we got over our argument, good, let's move on, let's live our lives. And Earth catches that ass 2 days later, and they're like, hey, you, sitting on the chair. Did I ever tell you that it still bugs the shiznit out of me that you eat so loudly? It bugs me. Yeah, but Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, we had this discussion. I said I'm working on it. I know. But I'm sitting here looking at you, and it bugs me, and I think about it. And then I get mad again because I'm thinking about it, and it pisses me off. I know, but didn't we have this conversation days ago, and we solved this problem? You get the I don't know about solved the problem. I think it's more around the fact that we touched the problem. Oh, no, we just touched on it. You know, you and I had this conversation. We touched on it a bit. I ain't done. That isn't the end of it. But we had a freaking 6-hour conversation. Shit. We sat here and had a conversation. We had a therapy fest. We had coffee. We had tea and crumpets. And we watched a Yalma Fix Your Life video. And we cried. And we held hands. And we healed. Oh, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo's like, you thought you healed. I didn't. Oh, no. That was just the icing on the cake, honey. There's more. And you're like, dear God, save me from this misery. Take me out of this place. I'm in hell. So when I tell you that you're dealing with a calculated earth sign, bet your ass you are. Just when you think it's over, it's not over. There's still more to come. There is more to come. Someone says own it. That's right. Own it, guys. I am dealing with the Capricorn. Yeah, it ain't over till the fat lady sings. And then when she sings, there's another one and another one and another one. All right? So if you guys are dealing with an earth sign, take a big deep breath. Just with me real quick, because God bless you. God bless you. And if you're earth, God bless you. Guys, let it out. We're not going to change the world. This isn't Pinky and the Brain. Pinky, what? What are we going to do today? Change the world. Or we know whatever it says. From the Animaniacs, Pinky and the Brain. You know, earth signs just can't let it go. It's not that they can't. I'll change that. Let me change my words. It's not that an earth sign can't let it go. It's that they refuse to let it go until it is 100% solved. Until they can be assured without a shadow of a doubt that that will not happen again. That that issue will not be risen again. It is laid to rest. So an earth sign, you know, is definitely just like, look, I'm happy to drop the conversation for the day. I'm happy to move on so we can have peace today. But the problem isn't solved. We still have work. And that's why a lot of this masculine energy feels stuck. Because the problem isn't solved. And how can you move on when there's still a lot to be done? But Spirit says surrender to denial. Stop making it bigger than what it is. Don't tell yourself there's so many problems. Because remember what this card said. It's not that serious. Laugh, fuckers. Don't let the bullshit make you bitter. It's not that serious. And you know, earth sign, you do take it seriously. Okay? Karen, but it is. But it is serious, I understand. But in the grand scheme of things, try to think a little bit like a Pisces or an Aquarius or a water sign. In the grand scheme of things, in regards to your soul path and your journey, it's not that serious. It's a lesson. That's all it is. We're a speck on a planet learning a lesson. There's more to be had. Okay? Anyways, let's move on. So that was the shadow. Okay, so we're done there. Let's do the shadow for the feminine. We have a shocking, this is a tower. There's shocking destruction, shocks. I mean, shock and awe. You have awe, shock and awe. Surrender to obsessive thinking. Let me see what's going on here. Superficial. Okay, I'm going to get to it. Let me get the overall. Emptiness and void. How is it we get both of these, which are very similar? Void and emptiness. What I'm seeing for you, feminine, is the person that you're in love with or you're dealing with, or the people, even if it's family or friends, the people or the person that you're dealing with is very surprised at how cold you can be. You can be cold like that, feminine. You have a lot of air here in your chart, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I also feel earth again. you know, but you've turned on a cold, icy exterior, which is shut off. You're emotionally void and you're emotionally disconnected. Someone is like, what? How could my divine feminine turn off? Where is the love? Where's the healing? Where's the peace? Where's the emotions? Where's the unending, unconditional, everlasting love? Where's the warmth? Why does it feel so cold? Why does it feel so cold? Okay, there's signs coming to my mind here. Taurus, Gemini, Libra, Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius, Capricorn, Pisces. Pisces, you were last and it stuck out to me. You have shut yourself off. And the reason you've shut yourself off, and your person is shocked that you even did it, is because you are completely drained. There is nothing left to give. Not right now. Not right now. You're just depleted. I'm not saying there's no hope. You're going to be healed. You're going to be fixed. This is going to get tended to. But you've been so overly obsessively thinking about drama, and you've been so overly giving, and you've been taking on the bags of everyone else, that you have fallen to your knees and actually put your hands on the outside. This is just spiritual, okay? And fell flat on your face. Boom. Hits the ground. Flat on your face. Nose down almost. Just done. Done. Stretched out like a martyr, like stretched out just with your arms out in surrender. Legs not moving, legs just limp. Legs just not going nowhere. It's a spiritual vision. It's a vision I'm having. It's not literal. It's a vision, okay? And you're just no arms, no legs. You can't even keep your head up. You're just bleh, on the floor like a limp noodle, all right? And you're just like, no. And for some of you guys that are in a relationship, the person you're with, whether karmic or divine, you're not giving it up. You're not affectionate or emotional or sexual or even talkative. You're just not able to interact right now. You don't want to communicate and you don't want to be physical. You can't. And the only thing that you're doing in your life that takes up energy is work and the daily needs, the habitual rituals that require your attention for your family to survive. So that's it. You don't have anything else. And you're telling everyone, hey, I'm sorry, I got nothing for ya. Can you help me out, Divine Femme? No, I'm sorry, I got nothing for you. Can you give me something? No, I have no time, I got nothing for ya. But can I have a little bit of this? No. No. Can you reach out to me and message me? No. No, I can't. You're creating a healthy boundary. A lot of you guys, I think you blocked someone out. And there was a time that you blocked them out, and recently you've unblocked them. And it's not because you're ready to talk. It's because you're how do I say this? You're done fighting. The war is over. It's over. You're not even blocking them. You're not even playing games. You're not even hiding and keeping them from Facebook, or, you don't give a shit. Excuse me, guys. You just don't care. You're unblocking them not to reach out. You're just unblocking them saying, I'm not doing this anymore. I surrender, white flag, game over. I'm going to live my life. You're welcome to live yours. At this place in time for my life, for me, I'm so empty. I'm so void. I'm so hurt and I'm so wounded. I can't put my finger on all my problems. I have to recover and take care of myself. Like I said, a lot of you guys could be recovering from a surgery. A lot of you guys could be recovering from bad health. A lot of you guys are just recovering from an emotional breakdown. A lot of you guys are recovering because you're pregnant and it's too much. Your body is worn. You're completely void and empty of feelings, emotion, the energy to speak, the energy to be sexual, the energy for anything. You're just, all you need right now, because you're a completely wrung out, stressed out, dried out sponge, all you need right now is to submerge yourself into healing waters, like I said, spiritual baths, sound baths, spiritual baths, meditation, and sleep. All you need is to recharge your batteries. That's why I think a lot of you would like to take a trip, but you don't even have the energy to take a trip. You just don't. You're like, I would like to. I can see myself somewhere nice, but I don't even have the energy inside me to get up and pack an overnight bag and go somewhere. And I feel sad because a lot of you divine feminines are emotionally void. And this shocks this other person. They're like, but this person is always emotional. This person is always loving. This person is always giving. They're always there. They're always there. They're always ready for a conversation. They're always ready for romance. If I were to reach out, they would be ready, but now they're not. There's a door and a wall in your way. So your other counterpart can't come in. They just can't come in. And this may be a spiritual block. Someone psychically closed the door on telepathy, on 5D communication and sexual communication. In fact, you don't even think about them very much. You've surrendered to the obsessive thinking. You don't even think about them as much as you used to. In fact, you don't think about a lot. You're very mellow. And I don't want you to panic. This is not permanent. It's because you're completely checked out. And it is superficial. Okay, the coldness that people are experiencing from you isn't the real you. This is not some transformation. Divine feminine has turned into a beast, or divine feminine has turned into ice. This is a response to everything that's been done to you. This is a response to everything you have allowed to happen to you. And let that sink in for a minute. Take responsibility for the things you have allowed to happen to you because of boundaries. And it's very superficial. It's not you. This person, this unemotional, detached, not sexual person is not you at all. This isn't in your astrological chart. This isn't who you were meant to be. This isn't your energy. This is you on empty. And you on empty is not you, is it? I'm going to get some clarification here for that. Spirit, can I have some clarification for the outcome for the divine feminine for this depleted energy? What advice do you want to give for the divine feminine for this depleted energy? It's this one. Woo! That looks creepy. That looks creepy. But I see strength. I see strength. It's about overcoming. And you know what's weird? The bison card is sticking out to me on my bed, and they both have a bison or buffalo. This is strength. You too will overcome this. This too shall pass. This will pass. And see, look, the bison talks about what? Boundaries. Stand your ground. Sacrifice. Nothing is wasted. Nothing is hurt. Nothing is wasted. You've gone through a difficult time. You've learned your lesson. You know that you need boundaries or this happens. So you're better now. And you're going to overcome this, and you're going to come out better than ever before. You are going to die in the fire, and you're going to be reborn as the phoenix. And you're going to be better because of all of this. And from now on, you're never going to let people take advantage or hurt you again, because you will now take the effort to make boundaries for yourself so you don't ever get here again. Okay, and I'll read that. Only because I've never gotten that one before. Okay. Prepare yourself for what's to come, Divine Feminine. We've taken a big step, and now it's time to fortify ourselves thoroughly and realistically for what's coming now. We reinforce our boundaries. Wow, guys, Divine Feminine keyword out of all the cards, boundaries. Muscle up for the hard work of hand. We grow thicker skin. We manage our time more efficiently, or we simply work smarter, not harder. The universe is bringing it on. Get all your ducks in a row. Make sure to attend to legal and business matters. Small details can make it or break it. Timing is important. Examine the schedule and watch for the double bookings or overcommitments. We need to stop pushing ourselves out there when we don't and can't afford that. We're going to need every ounce of strength for the work ahead, which is why you're resting, just like I said. Like the hunter who wrestles the forces of nature as well as the enemies and beasts. We build resilience against all antagonistic forces. Take some time to focus on the target. So we hone in and prepare for the specific outcome that you seek. We invoke our goals spiritually before setting out. The radiance and power of our ambition strengthens us for the undertaking. Success is ours. Grab it. Make those boundaries. The artwork here is called Buffalo Medicine. The element of this card is fire. The number of this card is 6. The phase of this card is growth. So the outcome for this very difficult situation, Feminine, is you're going to be a better person. You are mature. You're out. You're better. Don't look back. Look forward and be present. Let me take that back. Be present and be hopeful for what's to come in your way, because you're done. And I just want to say, Divine Feminine, high five, because it took you this far to get here. It really made the energy shift between you and your masculine or your family and parents, whoever. You had to get to this place right now today for you to just realize enough's enough. I am overbooking myself. I'm putting myself way too extended for others. I'm offering too much help, too much assistance, too much healing. I am overdrawn in my account. I am overworked on my body. I am overly emotionally extended. And now I am a hot mess because I am void of everything. I have no love, no happiness, no peace. I've robbed myself of all the gifts because I've given them all away. And I will never rob myself again, because right now in this energy, you're shocked at the person you are. You're looking at your life and seeing your house a mess, your body out of whack, your finances out of whack, your life is in shambles, some of you. It's just like a broken mess. And you're looking at your life and you're seeing that you've helped this person and that person and their lives are okay. But yours is a mess. And you're looking around and saying, what have I left for myself? What did I give me? What do I have? Nothing. Nothing. You gave it all away. You have nothing. Is that good or bad? That's the question. Because now your children or your parents or your family who you love and are with you every day are looking at you and saying, Divine Femme, what's wrong? Divine Femme, I need you. But you can't help right now because you're empty. And you realize that you can't hurt yourself again because the people that really need you, your immediate, innocent people that depend on you, can't depend on you right now for much more than the necessities because you're burned out. And you don't ever want to get here again. So you are putting your flag in the ground, claiming your territory, marking your boundaries, declaring stability and saying no more, no more, no more. And that is you harnessing your masculine energy, feminine. That's you being a badass, and you're doing it. So just rest, rejuvenate, replenish, heal. You're gonna get back to your old self again, okay? Be happy that you're going through this, because look, I mean, don't look back a lot, but look at all the time you've wasted by giving everything away. Look at how you've ended up. So we're done. At least we're done. Let's move on. Let's get an oracle for the masculine about not being able to control their mouth, not being able to control their emotions, being very unstable, and almost liking it because someone here has a temper or an anger problem, or they just grew up this way. Your outcome, masculine, is reflection. That's beautiful. You are taking a look in the mirror. You don't like what you see. You understand that you were in denial and you were only stuck because you allowed yourself to be stuck. Just like the femme, there was boundaries that weren't met. You were overgiving and picking up all the bags too from everyone until you got grouchy, mean, and depleted. And you don't know how to heal yourself. And you don't know how to recover from the pain that you've been in your life. And in order for you to get stability, you have to reflect. This is Hermit energy, Virgo energy. Let's read that card. And I see that she's got a green light in her chest, which is the heart chakra. The green light. Open your heart light, masculine. Open your heart. Open it. Feel the healing and feel this reflection. Feel the truth, because you've been in denial. Sometimes when you see the truth, it scares you, but it scares you in the right direction. See yourself for who you truly are, masculine. There is dark, shadowy sides to each of us. We all make bad decisions and think. I'm sorry, I lost track there. We all make bad decisions and think destructive thoughts on occasion, and ultimately have to face our own mortality. There's so much about ourselves we don't want to see. Let's look in the metaphysical mirror. Take a look at our whole self. We come out of what? Oh God, denial. This is too good. You have denial right here, and it says we come out of denial. We come out of denial and admit what is really going on inside of us. What's really hurting us? What's the truth at the bottom of it all? Why are we angry people? Why do we bark off? Why do we feel defensive? Why do we hide and why do we run? Breathe into what's not pretty. We don't want to breathe what we don't want to own, along with what we like about ourselves. We let ourselves be perfectly imperfect. We're human. It's okay. Carl Jung said, there can be no transforming of darkness into light and of apathy into movement without emotion. I am willing to own my part in my life. I have falls, flaws, and failings, and I have the right to happiness too. I have the right to be me. Can we admit this truth? No matter where we come from, what we have or don't have, what's done is done. It is time to face it up, own up to it, because in the great scheme of things, we are all children of the same universe and of the same God. We all have access to grace, mercy, and forgiveness and hope. And forgiveness is the biggest one. We have to forgive those that have hurt us and created this, and we have to forgive ourselves for allowing this and becoming this. If we dare to face our truth and join the human species, we'll be better for it. The artwork of this card is who looks inside awakens. The element of this card is fire. The number for this card is 4, stability. And the phase of this card is refinement. So masculine, you're refining yourself. You're refining who you are. You're fine-tuning your energy. Yes, there is a past that looks dark. Yes, there was some instability and some anger and a lot of lack of control. And you hungered for it, and it tempted you. And you fell for it time after time based on your past. It's okay. There's grace, and there's mercy, and there's forgiveness, and there's healing, and there's peace, and there's change. You don't have to stay there. You're not going to stay there. Okay? This was all for your purpose. The same way the feminine had to get where they are now, you had to get where you are now so you can self-reflect and fix it. Both of you are in fix-it mode. Okay? Fix-it mode. We're fixing it. That's why we're not in union. That's why we're not copacetic, because we're fixing ourselves. It takes time. It's not easy peasy lemon squeezy. What's between you guys? The shadow side. We already talked about that. One-sided. You see it one side, they see it one side. The problem is it's not one-sided. There's 2 sides to every story. Your perspective is different from their perspective. It's a 6, it's a 9. Everyone sees things differently. It doesn't make us liars. It just makes us not seeing it from another perspective or point of view. It doesn't mean what that person says isn't true to them. It's just not true to you. Truth is a very funny thing. Whatever you believe is real, is the truth for you. And changing paradigms and changing perspective is what's needed for both of you. The next cards for what's between you on your feelings, I'll do the romance angels. Wow, the first one out of the box, forgiving and learning. We had forgive your parents at the bottom of the deck. Now we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, both of you, you can experience more love right now in this present moment. Playfulness. Recapture the romance and allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. Remember what that card said? Laugh, fuckers. It's not that serious. Be playful. Have a little fun with yourself. Joke, laugh. You know the best medicine, seriously, when you're having a shitty day? Run and go have fun with your kids or your neighbors, or just go play in the park. Sit on a swing as an adult. Stop adulting. Pick up a video game with your kids or even yourself. Go have fun. Go to an arcade. Go to the mall. Get an ice cream. Get a banana split, for God's sakes. Have a little life. Have a little life, please. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of the holiday together. There's some peace coming your way. This is really the 6 of Swords to me. It's not a honeymoon phase between the both of you, because right now this is anything but a honeymoon. But what's between you guys is moving on to a better place. Both of you are changing and shifting. You're not who you were yesterday. You're a different person. You're moving on. Enjoy the rebirth is what I feel it should say. Enjoy this rebirth. Enjoy this fresh, new, refreshing period and outlook on life. The next card is soulmate, the last one. Yes, this is your soulmate. You're meant to experience this with this person. If it's your family, father, mother that you're having trouble with, you're meant to experience these lessons with them. You were meant to be here with them. You chose this. If you're in a loving relationship with someone, you're meant to experience this with this person. If you're separated with this person, guess what? They're still your soulmate. You're meant to experience separation and healing with this person. Whatever you're going through, whoever you're going through it with, it's for you. It's a soul contract. It's in your astrology chart. It's something you're supposed to experience. It was meant to happen. It was divine. And this is all in divine timing. Okay? The last two outcomes for you guys is emergence, coming out of the dark, emerging as a new you, stepping out into the light, coming out of a dark time. And yes, I love this card, harvest. It's time to reap the benefits of the seeds that are planted, and the seeds that are planted are your healing, your revelation, your new self. You planted a seed to be spiritual. You got it, dude. You planted a seed to be better and more time efficient. You got it, dude. You planted a seed to have a new career, a new job, a new outlook on life. You got it. You planted a seed to be healthier this year, more vibrant this year. You got it. You planted a seed to be more spiritual and more healing with other people, to see them with loving eyes. You got it, dude. It's coming. Whatever you asked the universe, ask and you shall receive. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be opened unto you. So, harvest is here. Step out, emerge. You guys have been asking for a long time. You guys have been knocking for a long time. It's been a while. It's been a while. And you even got to the point where you thought, I don't know if this is ever going to happen. A lot of doubt. Stop doubting. Put your faith into that seed you planted. Are you divine? Yes. Are you beautiful? Yes. Are you a badass? Yes. Is the universe amazing? Yes. Do you believe in miracles? Are they existent? Yes. Do good things happen to good people? Yes. Do bad things happen to good people? Yep. Take it with a grain of salt. We are human. You have to believe and surrender to the wonder of awe. There's a miracle coming your way. I'm not going to lie. There's a big miracle. It's going to shock you and put you on your ass at how absolutely wondrous and splendid it actually is. Some of you guys are going to be more abundant than you ever dreamed. And I speak abundance into your life. I speak prosperity. I speak riches of wealth, health, and happiness. Okay? It's happening for you. It's going to shock you and knock you on your ass. But are you ready to receive? Is your hand out or is it closed? That's up to you. It is a decision. You can choose to be happy. You can choose to be free. You can choose to be wealthy. But you have to get rid of the mentality of lack. Get rid of the mentality there's not enough. Get rid of the mentality it's not for me. Get rid of the mentality that it's been too long, I'm too old. Get rid of the mentality that it can't happen because everything else so far has proven me that it won't. Screw all of that. Anything's possible whenever you will it. And if you will it, it will be yours. So I'm going to read emergence first. Breakthrough. It's a breakthrough. Woo! We're not going to be stuck anymore. To the next level. Life is a series of phases with occasional abrupt transitions. Like a giant staircase, we spend a long time in each stage before emerging into the next. Our bodies grow through periods of growth, fertility, and maturity. Similarly, our spiritual awareness evolves into planes of understanding and awakening. We slowly integrate until unexpectedly, one day, we find we've arrived at a new level. You may feel like a part of you has been in a cocoon or in hibernation forever. Or you may feel like you've been in a storm and chaos and difficulties without end. Either way, many elements need to be organized inside before we can emerge. The breakthrough means we are finally past the dormancy or blockage. Woo! Take a moment to say, hell yeah! Whew. Okay. Awareness and intentionality help us bridge between the preparation stage and our emergence. Patience and endurance can help us stay in tune with the natural timing of our growth. Don't force or rush the process. Just let it unfold. Keep working steadily towards the goal and trust that the veils will part and the universe will reveal its secrets to you. The artwork of this card is Artemis parting the veil. The element of this card is fire. The number of this card is 9. And the phase of this card is the beginning. Okay? You're in a new beginning. And I felt that this entire time. You guys are both emerging into a new you. Woo! And it feels good to say that. It just feels good to say it. Even if I don't have anything, just saying it's a new me. Woo! That feels good. Take a moment and say, I'm a new me. I'm a new me. I am a new me. Yes, I am. Okay. And now we're going to do harvest. Let's reap what we've sown. And you've sown good seeds. Okay. Collect the bounty you have earned. It's payday. Whoop, whoop. And people are getting money. Just saying, I saw the Ace of Coins. Okay. It's payday. Our hard work has paid off. Wait a minute, is it Friday? It's actually payday for some people. Just saying. Okay, let me start over. It's payday. Our hard work has paid off. We have earned a great reward for your hard work. We reap the fruit of our labor. Prepare a feast. Rejoice in the bounty. The luxuries of rest, celebration, and daydreams on our next success. Still, we are humbled knowing that the universe granted us good timing and fertile conditions for the harvest. Hard work alone isn't enough. We need grace, we need luck, and a plan for our winnings so we don't waste them. As we harvest, it's important not to distract yourself with minor blemishes. Nothing is perfect, and thank goodness. Perfection is stagnant, brittle, and limiting. Instead, seek wholeness, a dynamic process in which the win is big enough to tolerate a few worms and a few bruises. Invite others to help the harvest or enjoy. Later, everyone joins in the food, the fun, the lightness, the time of wealth and celebration fills us for days and weeks to come. Like the farmer who saves a seed crop for next spring, we're careful to save as much as we can for the next planting, knowing that this time of bounty will also pass, as life's up and downs circle in their merry-go-round. The artwork of this card is a job well done. The element of this card is earth. The number of this card is 8, and the phase of this card is an ending. I like that we have a beginning and an ending and a beginning. We are done. We started and now we're finishing. This is a new phase. It's completely raw and open for you guys. I want you to have faith. I'm going to read 2 mindful cards, or mindful, whatever those cards I talk about. I want you guys to be at peace. And for those of you that are getting a harvest, you're getting financials back into your grasp. Put away a little bit for the next month. Don't spend it all. Make your count on 0. Be mindful of what you spend. Enjoy your harvest. Go out to eat. Create a beautiful meal. Splurge a little. Enjoy your hard work. It's Friday. Maybe give yourself a little break, a little peace, okay? A lot of you feminines, rest, rejuvenate, have fun, be playful. A lot of you masculines, stop feeling stuck like you can't move. The moment you open the paradigm shift and you see a future with a new beautiful eyes, you'll have faith again, restored. So be happy, guys. Thank you so much for your super chat. I'm happy to be whole and new. Okay, may you all have a blessings too. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mystery. So the 2 mindfulness as we go cards that I picked are loving eyes and impatience. And I picked this earlier today. I kind of meditated on it and I picked it, and I feel like they are perfect for now. Okay, so I'm gonna read impatience. Impatience. Become aware of impatience as it arises throughout your day. Whenever you get a moment that you're feeling anxious or you have anxiety, be aware of the signals in your body, tapping fingers, the chitter-chatter in the mind, the words that come out like, hurry up. All these things that accompany your impatience. Stop and ask yourself, hold on, why am I in a rush? What do I want to accomplish? Why am I rushing ahead? What am I trying to get to? What is your purpose and your point? Not, I have to be at the bank by 5 o'clock. Although that's probably literal for some people. You got to get that payday. But sometimes, why am I rushing to the bank to get that money? Oh, I want to have a good night. I want to enjoy a nice meal and have peace. Oh, so if that's what you want, is rushing to get peace, is rushing to find abundance and stressing yourself out in the process successful? Are you succeeding in achieving peace and abundance? No. So you'll get there when you get there. Okay? Divine timing. You'll get there when you get there. There's always tomorrow. There's always another way. It's not just one way. Slow down. Be in the moment. Okay? The back says, impatience is a form of anger, guys. And underneath anger is aversion. It's always fear. If the fear can be named, you can begin to dissolve the anger. So the question today is, what is the fear underlining your impatience today? Is it a fear of there's not enough time? Is there a fear that you don't have enough, there's a lack? Is there a fear of an appreciation? Is there a fear that you're not enough? What are these fears? This is both an unrealistic and realistic fear. It is realistic because we never know when our life will end. And there are many things we want to do and experience before we pass. Fear of not enough time is also unrealistic because time is the creation of our mind. When we are able to quiet our mind, we enter pure awareness and we match the flow of events. Time seemingly disappears in the tranquility of eternal openness, and we are finally at peace. Which is true because it's like, if I, for instance, The Labyrinth, I was watching The Labyrinth with my kids the other day, but I put the movie on to keep the kids distracted so I can get my work done. And I knew it was like an hour-and-a-half long movie. And I'm like, okay, I only have so much time to put a load of laundry in, wash the dishes, do this video, and, do A, B, and C. By the time I even got started, the movie was over. I don't know what happened, guys. I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off. I felt like I kept thinking to myself, I don't have time, I don't have time, I don't have time. I have to hurry, I have to hurry, I have to hurry. This movie's short, this movie is short, I don't have enough time. Because I was telling myself that, I wasn't even in the moment. And I didn't get any of that stuff done and completed the way I wanted to. And the movie went by really quick. I mean, the movie felt like it lasted 15 minutes. It just felt like that. What happened was I got a phone call. I had to unload something from the car. I used the bathroom. I had to fix the kids a snack to get settled. I had to prepare my desk for the reading. I had to get a drink, and by the time all this was done, the movie was pretty much over. I wasn't living in the moment. And I missed out, and so I think that impatience steals our life away. When impatience arises, drop into the present moment, breathing, listening, and feeling sensations. It's really hard when you're single. I mean, obviously, you're only one person. But if we just take a moment, please, to realize that this day's going to go by really quick. Tomorrow I'm going to wake up and my kids are going to be a little older. It's gonna, 2 years are gonna pass by and Maddie's not gonna be a little squishy baby anymore. He's gonna be a kid. My daughter and my son are not gonna be these pain in the butt teenagers in a couple years. They're gonna be young adults. This time is fleeting. I don't wanna live in a rush. You are young now. You're never gonna be younger than you are right now. And if you worry about all these things you have to do and need to do, you're not gonna enjoy it. So we need to stop freaking out and being impatient and scared that we're gonna die and there's not enough time and I need to have a legacy and I need to have all these things accomplished. Somebody touched my heart the other day and it reminded me of something that meant a lot to me as a kid growing up, and it's when you have kids, they never remember that you got the laundry done on time every week, or the bills were paid, or the house was clean, or you looked like an amazing movie star, like you were starring on Full House every day. The things that kids remember about you as a parent are the moments you stopped running out of the bank, looked over at a water fountain play park and said, "Let's go." And you ran in there even for 15 minutes and you got soaking wet with your kids. Or the time that your lover called you in the middle of the night and you were tired and they said, "Do you have a minute?" And you sat outside on the back of a truck looking up at the stars and the scars, just saying, smoking a cigarette or whatever, just relaxing for 20 minutes. That memory is more lasting than the months of relationships that you spent with this person. It was that moment. And it's because in those moments, guys, time stops. You're 100% there. You stop thinking about tomorrow and yesterday and what needs to happen. You just enjoyed. And it stands out. It stands out in your memory. Why? Because you were 100% present in the moment at that time, because you stopped. So anyways, that's my message about patience and being present and in the moment. Because in the real grand scheme of things, all you're really going to remember when you leave this life are those cherished moments. The moments you laid in your mom's arms. The moments you held that baby in your arms and kissed their little head and tickled their little toes. The moment you got to squish cheeks and feel a big hug next to you. The moment you got to hold that person's hands and feel the warmth in their arms and smell the aroma of that cologne or that perfume. You're going to remember what it looks like looking at the stars. You're going to remember how it feels looking around at a big family table and seeing all your loved ones still alive, enjoying food in front of you, smiling, laughing, and saying how good the mashed potatoes are. They're fleeting. And unless you're in the moment and not worrying about the biscuits in the oven, the dishes that need to be done, and the house that needs to be cleaned after company leaves, if you stop worrying about all those things, you can really absorb the moment that you're in the presence of family, the people that matter. And you're going to take that with you. And it's going to feel good. So be in the present moment, because it is fleeting. But the moment we stop worrying about what's fleeting, we're actually enjoying, it lasts a lot longer. And back to my labyrinth moment, I had to rewatch the movie with the kids the other night. I had to rewatch it because they wanted me to. And the movie felt like it lasted 2 hours. I was like, oh my gosh, this is taking forever, this movie. But it was funny because when I was busy, it seemed like a 15-minute movie. But when I actually had to sit down on the couch with the kids, hold them and watch it, it took a long time. And that's being in the present moment. It's like time stops. So stop rushing. Stop feeling like you have impatience. The day is beautiful. Enjoy it. This is one less day you're going to have at the end of your life. Enjoy this day, please. Go outside and look at that beautiful sky at some time today. Go outside and breathe the air at some time today and just say thank you. This was great. Okay? The next card we have is Loving Eyes. This week, endeavor to look at things and people with loving eyes. Notice any changes that occur in your eyes. or your face, your body, your heart, or your mind, or your visual field. And focus when you remember to look with loving eyes. So what that means is, it's not just look loving at everyone. Sometime throughout this week, make it an actual focused and an exercise to look at the trees or your kids or your family or your job or whatever with loving eyes. Change it. Because people don't scour when they're looking at you with loving eyes. People don't have an attitude. When people look at you with loving eyes, how do they look? How does your grandma look when she looks at you with loving eyes? How does your children look when they look at you with loving eyes? How do you look at a little innocent baby with loving eyes? How does your face change? You smile. Your eyes light up. You calm down. You slow down your body. You give it your all. You look at them differently. You're looking at them through the eyes of God, through love. When people try looking at the world with loving eyes, they report a shift in how they see objects and other people. Their focus often becomes clear, and they notice small details, as if they're looking through a magnifying lens. Some people find the opposite. Their vision is softer or even a bit blurry. The visual field may change, becoming narrow or larger. Using loving eyes seems to soften the whole face and bring a slight smile and curve to the lips. The heart and mind open, and critical thoughts melt away. Key word, critical thoughts melt away. I want you to take that, suck it in. We are all critical people, and we criticize your dad, your mom, what they're doing wrong, what they're doing right. Your children, what they need to do, what they're doing wrong, what they're doing right. Critical. Judgments. But when you look at people with love, those thoughts melt away, and you notice how sweet they are, how kind they are, the energy they have, and you just toss the judgments. Loving eyes can create a loving universe. Let that sink in. Loving eyes, your loving eyes, can create a loving universe for you. So those are the mindfulness to go cards. Those are little exercises you should do. And the last one before we end our reading is Parrot Spirit, Watch Your Words. And I'll get the book and I'll read that and we'll call it a day. We'll call it a reading. Where is my book? Here it is. Let me get a drink. The number 45, which is the number 9. Endings and New Beginnings. Okay. What are you saying to yourself? What messages are you repeating? Is it something that makes you feel good about yourself and reminds you of your strengths and your potential? Parrot mimics the sounds around them. And when parrot spirit appears, it is time to become more mindful of your self-talk and its qualities. What do you say to others? Are you repeating what you truly believe? Remembering to speak with light and love can become a habit. Be generous with compliments and thanks, affirming all is good and that you are so loving. Healing words can be heard throughout the jungle and throughout the universe, cutting through the noise of inspiring others. Cutting through the noise and inspiring others. Listen for the words that remind you of all the strength and abundance and joy in your life and in the world around you. And then repeat them, affirming what is real and what is true, thus nurturing your soul and the souls of others. The universe will reflect back to you the story you tell. Words matter, so choose ones that lift you up and inspire others to remember that the beauty surrounds them too. If words become things and thoughts become things, what story are you telling the universe to give you? What is your outcome and what is your experience? The protection message of this card is, are you aware of what you're saying to yourself and others? Parrot Spirit shows up as a reminder to heed the words that flow from your mouth, your pen, and your keyboard, and your mind. Are they what you choose to believe? Are you communicating with integrity? Parrot Spirit wants you to listen to what you say and what motivates you for saying it. Right speech is called for now, which means you are being called to reflect on the beliefs that you have internalized that have been parroted by other people so often that you simply accepted these opinions unquestioningly. Journal about what you really believe and wish to see in your life. Write words affirming that you have value. Speak them out loud, expressing gratitude for what is here and what will be coming and what you want to create. Your voice has a lot of power, and you can change the world that you see in front of you. You can change the conversation in your heart, and you can change the conversation of those around you. Be a voice of love. Be a voice of kindness. Be a voice of truth. Be a voice of reason. Be a voice of peace. Be a voice of healing. The law of praise. So you are called to speak the truth and speak with love. So there you go, guys. There you go. I think we had a beautiful reading today. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, guys, this is a journey. It's not a destination. So just keep swimming. You're doing great. You're here, aren't you? You're breathing. You're alive. You're well. You're going to make it another day. You guys are not victims. You're survivors. Everything that has ever happened to you, abuse, deaths, loss, pain, suffering, you made it through everything. You've made it through. You've succeeded at living. You've succeeded at being accomplished. You've succeeded in surviving the most difficult trials of your life. So give yourself a pat on the back today and say how awesome you are for being here now, for being ready to learn, for ingesting everything you've heard, for accepting that there are beautiful things coming your way, and for being an open ear and an open mind and an open heart to the universe that wants to give you love, because you are receptive and because you've planted beautiful seeds. Your harvest is coming. So get ready. But never forget to be present in the moment and in peace with that. Okay? I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell icon for all so you're updated on future lives and other videos. And if you guys have not yet subscribed to my channel, well, my actual website of my extra videos in detail, please subscribe. I put a lot of energy and time into those videos. And if you guys are still struggling, I think I need to do a tutorial video. I emailed all of you guys last night for the live video for my subscribers, and I think there was 4 people that I got a Mailer-Daemon error, that the email was not existent. So I think that some of you guys may have had a typo as far as the email that you've logged into with the subscriptions. And I think that that was an error, and your password is right, but the email is wrong. I don't know if you can adjust it on your end, but I will figure that out tonight and see if I can edit that for you. Okay, and I will contact those people by phone, the ones that your email is not working. Okay, it's the wrong email documented into the site. So anyways, if you guys have not gotten on there, please, right now I've got all the zodiac signs up. I have a 4.5-hour video for the second week of the signs. I had to do my catch-up video. And this weekend I'm recording all the signs again for the 3rd week. So we're nearing the end of the 3rd week. So this is going to be the 3rd week. And I'm really going to touch about your feelings and how they really feel about you. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. You'll have access to all those videos. This week on Wednesday, I'm doing a bonus video. It's going to be the candle ritual to help you get communication. And I think a lot of you want communication, or you just want to communicate with the universe better or your higher self. So we're going to do a ritual for communication. And that's going to be on my subscription. And I'm also going to be doing a video probably upcoming, maybe even this weekend, on your soulmate journey and your astrology chart. So I'm going to be doing a wealth of information on how to read your astrology chart, tropical and Vedic, and how to learn your soul path, and how to see if your lover's soul path coincides with yours. So if you guys want to learn that information and you want to see how to do that, it's a video on my subscription only. I have over 50 readings a month on there, and it's beautiful. I have a lot of my fun intros per signs. I have a lot of good quality information in there with details, timing, all of that good stuff. So if you're looking for some answers, and I can't offer a professional reading right now because I'm booked out through September, take me up on that offer so you guys can go in there and get some details about your life. And for those of you that are waiting for personals, I'm getting to it as quickly as I am. I'm doing that at tonight from 10 p.m. till 1. I plan on doing personals. So I'm getting in touch with everyone, getting things settled and handled. So you are going to be getting your personals. It's slow and steady, I know, guys, but if I'm in communication with you, you're getting it. For everyone else that is ancient videos, you know you're going to be getting those candle rituals with your video, and I will be performing a candle ritual for you. So just message me what I mean to say is, when I reach out to you and say I'll be delivering your video at this time frame, you can reach out to me with information you want about your reading, especially if it's been a few months, it's been a while. And please don't be angry with me about how long it's taken, I know, but I want you guys to know you're important. And I did turn off any more private readings for this month and next month, just to ensure that I get all of your private readings done. So I am putting a stop. Financially, that hurts me and my family, which is why I'm struggling right now. But I want you to know that you are important. I am grateful, and I am taking care of that, so you can have your video. So I'm doing a sacrifice also in service for you. So please bear with me, and have a little grace and mercy, a lot of grace and mercy for some of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And thank you for watching this channel. If you guys want private readings, my calendar's open for the end of September or the middle or the end of September. So you can start scheduling now. It does fill up quick. Whenever I open my calendar, it does fill up. So make sure to take advantage of that. So you guys can get fit in for September, and then even start scheduling through October. Okay, guys? And that's it. My deck I thought was going to be on sale this week, but it's not. It's because, again, the editing for these videos, maybe it's a Mercury retrograde thing. I don't know. I didn't realize when I set up July to put my deck out for sale, it would be Mercury retro, but it is, started July 2nd. So I just feel like some of their editing's not done. There's some more photos they need to take pictures of, and some changes they need to make before I can put it out for sale. If you guys could please put your name. I'm going to post a community post. Please subscribe to my channel so you can see my community post, or at least go on to my channel and click community so you can see this very important post for my deck, because I will be selling my deck. This one here, okay? This is the deck I'm selling, and my Love Oracle one, okay? So I'm going to be selling these. Can you please, on my community post that I'm going to post in the next 10 minutes, put your name or email or something on a list so I can go to that community post and know who's in line, who's in order for my decks. I'm only going to have a certain amount. It's going to be a limited edition. I'm not going to sell these permanently. So I'm only going to have, I don't know, I'm trying to see how many people want them. I'm either thinking I'm going to have a top of 100 or 250. It's going to be one or the other based on how many people want the deck. If it's only like 50 people, then I'm just going to, you know, keep it to 100 as far as my order, because I'm not going to sell them permanently. And I am going to send these to you privately, and I plan on sending you a gift with your order. And I'm thinking with your order, I'm going to give you guys something to do with a candle ritual. Let me show you. If I can grab it. This is something I created. I have to get more of them. I created it a while ago. And I made it like a mini altar. You could take it with you to the bath. The reason I made this was so I could have it in my living room, or I could have it in the bath, because I do a lot of my meditation and clearing there at that time. But you can set it on the toilet or on your tub or wherever it is. But I generally just put a candle in there, and I put some very important crystals that I want to meditate with. I could do like a crystal quartz, you know, and I would do maybe like a rhodonite, ruby rhodonite for love and companionship and reconciliation. And I would do something like maybe an amethyst for intention, you know, the third eye opening and seeing things more clearly. So I might pick, you know, an amethyst point. Okay, so I have specific meditative things I want. Maybe I want communication from this person I love so much and we're not talking. So I might get some sodalite, you know. So I put a little array of gemstones around my candle, and I get a little petition paper. I don't have one now, or you can get a card. Okay, petition paper or a card. I would normally do a petition paper. Let me get a piece of paper. Okay, let's see if I can grab it. I'll just rip one. I'll just rip a little petition paper. So I usually have something I fold up, like with a list. You know, I want communication, healing, reconciliation, you know, in detail, whatever I want. If you want abundance, if you want money, if you want growth and prosperity, you might get something like pyrite, you know, and put that there and say, I want wealth and prosperity and abundance. But whatever you want to write on your petition paper, and I fold it 3 times toward myself. Okay? And I bless it and I meditate with that, and then I pin it right here. So I have this cute little, it's like a little safety pin, and I safety pin my petition there with my candle and my gemstones. This is just something I do for me, guys. You don't have to, I mean, you don't have to have this. It's just something I do. But I light the candle, I say my petition, I leave it overnight. It's safe, you know. And the next day, I bury my little seed of intention. You know, I bury this like a little seed, and I plant it into the earth. And I thank Mother Earth for blessing me with my intention, and I clear away what I've done. So that's just something I do with little intentions, and you guys can do that at home. You can make these actually yourself at home too, you know. So I have this. I might add some things to it. I might do the elements. I wanted to get creative. I wanted to do like feathers hot glued on here, or, you know, some kind of moss, you know, something to make it look more earthy. So I do have ideas of what I want to do to them to make them better. So let's see how it turns out. But anyways, with my decks, I do want to give you a gift. And I was thinking that would be a really good gift to give you with the deck. I don't think there's a lot of people that offer gifts like that, but it doesn't cost a lot for me to make. And it comes from my heart. And I don't want to sell decks, you know, on Amazon or in stores like, oh, here it is. It's all over the world. I want it very personal. The people that watch me, watch my channel, and are connected with me, and you guys want to read tarot and you want to learn to read, I want my deck to speak to you, and I want you guys to have good messages for you and the people you read for. So anyways, that's what I wanted to give you. So anyways, I'm going to have a community post on my channel. So please like and subscribe, or just go on my channel, go to the community. You're going to see it. I'll have a picture of my little candle ritual altar that I want to make for you. I'll have a picture of that, and maybe my deck right next to it so you know what post it is. Go underneath there in the comments and write your name or email or whatever you want to give me, so I know. I don't want emails. I don't want contacts. That's too much drama for me. It's easier for me, please, to just go to that community post and see who's on the list, so I know how many people are interested in my decks, okay? Anyways, that's it. That's my last announcement. So I love you guys. I'll post that in a few minutes, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you for watching my channel. Many, many blessings towards you. Have a beautiful weekend, guys. Hopefully I see you tomorrow, but I may be busy, but hopefully I do. I love you guys. It's a good idea. You guys want the decks, huh? You'll buy the decks. You guys want to know what's funny? I was reading your thing, and because my contacts are distorted, when you guys said decks, I thought of something else. And I'm just going to use this as a visual. Okay? When I saw the word decks, that's what I thought, and it wasn't duck, okay? You guys are so funny. I needed that laugh. I was like, who's going to write that on my channel? I'm like, oh, it doesn't say that. It says decks. Hello, Stephanie. I'm so silly. Will I send them to Australia? Yes, I just need to, I'm going to go to the post office and see what the international costs are. So I will. And I'll probably include that in the cost or something. I'll have to figure out how I'm going to do that. I might have to get with PayPal and see if I can post it on my website, you know, and have it in the cart where you can add the shipping with PayPal. And I'll probably have a certain amount of shipping per where you are. It will just be standard, you know, standard shipping. A lot like Mystic Moon, because her decks take about 3 weeks to come out to you. It might be the same. So when I do make my big order, I usually have to have it delivered to my house, and then I have to give you your gift, package it up, and send it to you personally, you know. So I have to make a trip out to the UPS or the post office, etc. So it's going to take a little time. It's not going to be like you make an order and within 7 days it's arrived at your door. If you guys would prefer not to have a gift and just have it shipped out to you, you can do that. You know, it might be faster because I kind of want to make a specific gift tailored to you. Maybe you want an air sign candle altar. Maybe you want an earth sign candle altar. Maybe you want a water sign. I don't know, but I want to make them special. So I don't foresee myself selling a lot of decks. I don't know how many people are interested in it. So I really don't know if I'm going to sell 20 of them, 50 of them, 100 of them, 250 of them. I really just don't have an idea of who's interested. So if you are interested in that deck, it is limited edition. It won't be out for sale anywhere. So just let me know on that, okay? So anyways, enough of that. I'm going to go back on. I will post that community post. Keep an eye on it in the next hour. And I hope some of you guys want my deck. That would be awesome. Anyways, I love you. Have a blessed Friday and a happy night and some peace. And thank you so much for watching me and liking this video. And thank you so much for just being a part of this experience of life for me. I just thank you. I couldn't ask for better people to be with me on this YouTube channel. I just feel very, 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 very blessed because out of all the other readers, I think you guys are the best. I feel like I'm very lucky and I got the cream of the crop as far as listeners go. And I wouldn't trade you guys for the world. And I value you, each and every one of you. So thank you so much. I love you guys. Thank you for all your donations, all the people that have donated to my PayPal, even when it's 11/11. Thank you so much. That is like, it actually brightens my day. It's like getting a flower delivered to my doorstep. Thank you so much to all you guys who donated to my channel. Someone donated $777 to my channel on PayPal. Thank you so much. It really made my day. It just made me feel good. So my heart to yours. You did a good deed and you made me feel great, and I want you to know that. So thank you so much. I love you guys. Have a blessed one. Bye-bye.